Hi guys, my name is Lola. I am based in Lagos, Nigeria, and today I'm going to be telling you the difference between working for a company based in Nigeria and working for a company that is based in the United States. And I'm going to be saying this from my personal experience. First, if you've never worked for a company based abroad, you don't need to worry. This video is still for you. This is not my typical teaching video. I'm not trying to teach you anything. I'm just talking based on my past experience. So one thing I've noticed is that a lot of people get jobs in, you are based in Nigeria. We live in a world now where companies are hiring talent from anywhere in the world. They don't really care what part of the world you are from. If you are fit, if you know what to do, if you are competent, they would hire you. Now, joining that company can be a form of culture shock sometimes if you don't understand how it is done. So I'm going to be talking from my own experience. I started the first time I ever worked for a company that was not based in Nigeria was a couple of years ago. um it was not a big deal. We didn't have a lot of meetings. It was just very casual. It was a company based in Australia. It was very casual, nothing serious. But the first time I had like real experience where I felt like I was actually part of an international team is was last year June. um and I work for a company where we have people from like a lot of nationalities. We have Brazilians, we have Indians, we have Pakistanis, we have somebody from Argentina, we have people from the Philippines, we have people from Canada and the United States. Now that I think about it, we don't have anybody from Europe, which is very strange to me. But yeah, we have people from most countries in the world. And or most continents is what I should say, or a lot of continents. But a lot of countries. I think our team is probably one of the most inclusive teams I've ever seen. One of the most diverse teams is what I should use. One of the most diverse teams I've ever used. It is the most diverse company I've ever worked for. And the culture shift is so different. First things first, Nigerian companies, we have a lot of personal rubbish that we bring into work, where you can have a boss and everybody will just agree that this person has a terrible attitude and you just have to learn how to deal with that person. Over there, it is not. It is nothing like that. Number one thing is that the company I work for right now, we have a process. And no matter who you are, you have to follow the process. This process guides you. It ensures that whenever you communicate to your colleague, you are being polite. And most importantly, you are it ensures that you are helpful at every point in time. For everything you want to do, even if you want to go out of office, there's a checklist that you have to follow. That way, the person that is going out of office provides everything they need. They need to ensure that the person covering for them succeeds, and that is the person that is covering for them also has a checklist that ensures that they have everything they need, but most importantly, they hand over properly for the person when the person gets back. These little things is such a wonder to me, because I'm coming from a place where it seems like everybody just does sometimes some people do the barest minimum. Not everybody. There are a couple of people that do the barest minimum, and then there are a couple of people that do the most. But now I'm in a space where everybody is stressed equally. Everybody is working hard. Another thing I have realized, which is a very huge culture shock to me, is because I work for a company that has a lot of international employees. We observe the public holiday of our country. So, because I don't live in America, when Americans have a public holiday, I still have to work. However, if there's a public holiday in Nigeria, I don't have to work. That is typically how it is. So this has shown me that you can, have integrated teams while still making sure that everybody is as productive as they need to be. It is not fair for me that lives in Nigeria that other people are other all of my friends in Nigeria have the day off and I have to work. And then the days that they are working, that is the day that maybe because the United States has a public holiday, that is the day I get to work. So I think that is a very huge plus. Another thing is we have unlimited time off policy, which is so shocking to me because Nigerian companies are very rigid with their time off. But in my current job, we have unlimited time off, which means that you can take time off whenever you want, in as much as you find someone to cover for you. Somebody has to cover for you, but you can take off as much time as you need. Another thing is every single thing you do is time tracked, which is so shocking. You don't work based on, oh, I'm just working, I just got this done, I got this done. No, we time track every single thing we do. If you're in a meeting, I'm tracking time. If I am sending an email, I am tracking my time. If I am teaching a colleague how to do something, guess what I'm doing? I'm tracking my time. So this is some of the things that we do that I think is such a culture shock from how I've worked in Nigeria. Is it good or bad? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the structure is sometimes rigid for me, or but I cannot say that I don't like it. And does that mean that I don't want to work for a Nigerian company anymore? No. The flexibility that comes with the quote unquote anyhowness of how we do things in Nigeria is kind of endearing to me too. Sometimes I want that, and sometimes I just enjoy where I am right at this moment. I hope you found this video fun. If you work for an international company, tell me in the comments what are some of the culture shocks that you've seen. I might make a part two of this video because there's quite a lot of things that I have seen that just blows my mind sometimes. Thank you for watching the video to this point. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube video. See you in the next one. Bye.